Hello there, everyone. It's Star here. It's Star. Hey, sorry it's been a bit. I had family over and I kind of got distracted watching a bunch of anime. So, yeah. Um, I got popcorn. I got a drink. So, what do I want to talk about today? I think that today we should finally get into the topic that I have the most what's the word time talking about, because I had to get multiple friends into this series. And if you're seeing the Straw Hat, well, you already know what we're going to be talking about today. It's One Piece time, baby. One Piece. So, One Piece, my favorite of all time, like animes, shows, fictional media, regular media. It's a mind boggling show. It's like, it feels larger than life. It's a modern day Odyssey that I've heard people describe it as a modern day Odyssey. It is really that just big. And it's also that good, or at least in my opinion, it's that good. Some people may not like it, but like I like it. So why One Piece, you may be wondering. Why, Star? Why? Well, One Piece is it was one of my first, not my direct first anime, because that was Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Technically Pokemon, since played as a kid on like the channels I'd watch, but that's not here or there. But it's one of the first, and it's one of the greatest that had the greatest impact on me. The walk to Arlong Park, that's just, it's the peak of most anything in history. Like, you watch that and tell me I am not hooked, then I don't know what to say. That's baffling to me. So, One Piece. Um a lot of great stories of freedom, of emotion, of trauma, and I don't know. I think it's shaped a lot of who I am, but it just hits something deep inside. You know, when you get that feeling, when you finally find that like one thing that hits your soul, like that is One Piece for me. It's the show that hit my soul. Now, if we're going to talk about One Piece, or at least we have been talking about One Piece, I feel like we should talk about some other things also. Sorry, was eating popcorn. Um, oh god, Colonel stuck. Oh god. Oh. But yes, One Piece. Sorry, I got distracted eating the popcorn, and then I literally got it stuck in my throat. But yeah. Other things beside One Piece, I've talked about Digimon in the past. I love Digimon. I'm loving Beat Break. Uh, let's see. Other things. What comes off the top of my mind when I think about One Piece and anime? Besides the amazing story and lore and emotions. One thing that I do want to talk about is, of course, the main man himself. The one, the only. That's not going to be. I'm talking about Brooke. I was trying to draw an afro. Yeah. Brooke is my favorite character. He is the GOAT, and not the movie. No, I guess it is technically also the movie since the whole thing is that the GOAT is the GOAT. But yeah, Brooke is my favorite character. Underrated, super helpful for the Straw Hats. Hello, I'm back. So I was trying to think about what I want to talk about next because it's late and I kind of got through everything with One Piece. Though, just like there's not much more to say. It's my favorite anime. I really like it. I'd basically be going gushing over the same points over and over and over if I tried to go in deep about it. So let's continue of where we left off last time with the story ideas. I think the story I want to go with is the angel comes to Earth, human becomes like a god being, not god because the god of Earth is like at another level, the higher level, but like a new god. And I think that's the route I want to go. So like I talked about last time, there is the mother goddess, goddess of all, and then that has multiple other gods that she made that rule different universes and stuff. And they have more gods that rule over different universes and stuff. And the line keeps going down. You know, there's angels, there's humans, there's all different kinds of beings. It's a multiverse, an omniverse technically. Um and then eventually we get to our main character, newly chosen to like be make this new universe. It's going to be a white universe and it's going to end up like putting stuff in, making stuff, creating a system, all that stuff. He's going to have those little like blue screens in those isekai animes. It's going to be like a kind of Sims like a game, technically. That's how they make, or at least try to make, um, godhood good. Because otherwise, it honestly sounds like a pretty bad deal. So the main character has to deal with that, while also Earth, because Angel announced to people, hey, there's a new god amongst you all, and there's going to be different people of like cults, maybe some governments trying to get him, and also like school. The character is going to be 18 years old, but it's going to be like, go to school. What does his best friends think? How is he going to be treated? How was he treated beforehand compared to now? What about job? If he goes to a job, how is he going to be treated then? It's going to be a combination of isekai and realistic slice of life. It's going to be those two put into one, which usually you wouldn't really think as them really connecting, but it works with reverse isekai when like someone from another world comes to Earth. So why not have the person going to another world be with both Earth and this other world, making this other world, maybe even like making it like a company, hiring some people to be like the god of music, or end up creating some people to be like a god of war or something. So it's like a company of hiring and making things to fit the mold of the world the main character is trying to make. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Since it's pretty late, I want to get this video published and post, since I haven't posted in like forever. So, as always, have a wonderful day. It's been a pleasure. Good night.